If any adventurers are gonna die, they better do it soon and decrease the surplus population. Welcome to the Christmas edition.
Yarr!
Hi. Merry Christmas.
So you may notice that we're all in jumpers one way or another. That's the extent you're gonna get.
That's festive.
I'm Scrooge this year. We're done. Okay, let's move on. Welcome back. We know we had some technical difficulties last time. Those are now sorted with a large lump hammer, so we'll move on from that, and you'll just get great programming from here on in. On that, we've had a few messages about our sponsor things running long, and we realised we did 10 minutes on the last video, which, if we decrease that, it's a sixth more content we can bring you. Which will probably bring more people in and boost our sponsors. So we're going to just cut back on that stuff. We will mention our sponsors.
Because they're awesome.
Because they are awesome, especially Creative Quest, always good. D20 Heroes, which I believe Becky is modelling. We will talk about that today because she's gone through so much of a quest. Also Chimera, thank you Andy. I know you're bringing us in right now. And there's some cool stuff in the pipeline we'll talk about on another video. And have I missed anyone? Cryptology, who have opened a thing this week.
Let's hear my pin there.
They've opened
I've
Dreamscape.
slipped cryptology references throughout the episode.
Yeah, the important thing to remember is it's all a dreamscape and you've got to go there and do that. Okay,
right.
That's all we're going to do from now on. We're going to just mention various sponsors and then wrap back round to them when they've got something new out and interesting you might like.
Like leggings.
So let's talk about those leggings very quickly.
Yeah, can we get them in your pantsuit? Can we see them? They're so cool.
If you leave a bottle, we'll probably see them.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Can you get your foot up on the table or would you die? Please. Hey.
There we go.
There we go. That doesn't boost our views, I don't know.
That's right. These are the warmest, comfiest leggings
She
I've
is
ever
getting a
had.
+5 to AC for this session. I'm not planning any combat.
But I'm going to find some combat, guys. I can't have to beat them up.
No, don't
combat
do that.
is happening.
Okay.
But they're great leggings. Really high quality product. You don't hear an amazing customer service when I kept missing my parcels. Yeah, I really recommend.
Cool. Okay.
Make Becky fight with floating drawers in the sea again.
There's a table.
Floating table.
But what you must
The
give me
Revenge of the
drawers.
Table. I like it.
Yeah.
So let's quickly cut to introduction so that we just get to play as quickly as possible. So what happened last time?
I don't think he's been that stealthy.
You did hear a splash. Oh my. It was a pain in the arm. I roll a 1. Okay. Can I roll a 1? Yeah, it's a 1. Doomsday device! Now the ball's in Farnsworth's court!
That is 9 damage. 9 damage.
No damage.
Yarr!
So what happened last time? Basically what happened last time is they found a ship. And there was a cameo from a very famous D&D character. Some people got the reference, some people didn't. And then they found the Ent ship, which is now known as Fairwind. They repaired the ship and rescued some crew members and spent basically that session getting the ship ready and kind of deciding that they were going to go and look for the ship's logbook, the risk taker's logbook, and then work out their plan of revenge. Everyone's now got roles on the ship, so things decided to join them. So as we roll into this new one, they are currently coasting the waters of Parcathian, looking for an exit. Okay, we're going to cut to introduction now. See you in a minute.
See you.
I'm just going to cough here, it's because you're cutting it in.
Yeah, I'll just cut it in.
Yeah, cool.
Is it okay for me to eat, by the way?
Yeah, I did it every single stream.
Yeah.
Until recently.
I'm going to take
That's
this
not on
because
camera.
I just can't. Okay, cool.
Get it out now. And we're back in 3, 2.
Okay, so last time you basically had set the Ent ship off, and you need to tell me what your plan was beyond go find a book.
I think that's your call, Captain.
It is. Well, everybody's got a job.
Yep.
I don't know if everybody can remember their job.
Yep.
I can. Yeah. Yep. Don't be
I think I was a
salty.
navigator.
I'm very salty
You're
about
You are
this.
you are the navigator.
Ironically.
Just to remind you, because there was some confusion
Ship's
last.
fixer.
You are you're the ship's bosun, which means you help with repairs, but your main job is to make sure that the crew are doing what they're meant to be doing, which is why it helps to have a big burly orc doing that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's where the confusion is.
Yeah, so no, it's fine now then.
So you will both look after the repairs, but you'll be in charge of the guns and you'll be in charge of the crew using your guns. That's where the distinction is.
I like that distinction, yes. First thing we want to do is fix that door that Captain kicked in.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We'll go to that first.
Yeah.
Did we also fix the hole? Or
Yeah,
generally?
the hull is completely fixed. The boat is going. It just needs to be going.
We
to a
did a
place.
really good job with that
Yes.
last skill on that.
Oh yes.
Right, we need a heading then, and normally that's you, but I think you're the one that knows where the book is. Or has the best idea.
Possibly. Do I know where the book is?
You have a general sense of where all the crew are and where the book is. A lot of the crew are now dead. A lot.
Yeah.
There's pockets.
Hence his issues.
Yeah. There's pockets.
Okay.
The good news is where the book is, there's a couple of crew members. So
Yeah.
I think that's probably
The
a
best
place
place.
to head for.
There are a few others scattered here and there.
There's a few around. But those lights occasionally go out and you get a horrible.
Yeah, so Marcathin's not a friendly place.
There's also a few of them scattered quite far towards the edge of Parkati, and they seem to be moving
Okay.
more than you would expect people on foot to move.
Okay.
They have 3 feet.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the third floor.
Snails.
There's still 2 legs. That's
Pardon?
confusing. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'll tell who's helming.
I'm helming, you're navigating.
Alright. I'll
It'll either be meals of Thane.
he'll stand on the prow of the ship and he'll, knowing that I only sort of know it's vaguely over there, don't I? Or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
So without knowing that, he'll call out sort of directions as and when they're
Okay.
needed.
And if I know some ship talk, but I don't want to embarrass myself too much. So as Ezekiel gives a heading, I'll give the orders to Norval to give the orders to the crew on where they need to do them. So it'll be like, so brace the mainsail, forward side, and all
The
that.
crew is like you guys and Hanson, who eventually wakes up and the thing.
So it's just all hands on
Scavin,
deck.
the halfling, is like he's trying his best, but he's got one leg.
It's the crow's nest for
So
you.
yeah. I'll roll for him then if he's in the crow's nest. Can I have a wisdom check from you? If you have survival, you can use that. If it's no better than wisdom, just roll wisdom.
I was like the
Oh,
fact
no, they don't.
apparently turned into a 16th century aristocratic navy officer. No longer the pirate, but it's the crow's nest for you, Mr. Scabron.
It was Gibbs. It'll be the crow's nest.
Make me a wisdom check.
Max sense on
To
it.
me.
Yeah.
Okay. Survival if I have it?
No.
No, just wisdom.
Just
The
wisdom.
straight up wisdom is 14 for me.
Okay. So you manage to navigate in the sort of you get the idea when he's looking at the direction, it's in that direction, you're like, yeah, but look at where the water runs, we have
You
to
can
go.
also cross-reference with the map.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
The same maps we have.
There are
Okay.
maps, yeah.
So I'm gonna gather all those.
Yeah.
Yes.
Between the two of you, you're okay. What did you get in wisdom?
13.
Okay. He is a bit more eloquent than he used to be.
Oh, okay. I felt that way.
Okay. Can I have and expression is not a skill in this.
What are you trying to
Perform.
Performance? It's not performance. What's your charisma?
What?
Add your charisma.
Probably
and-
intimidated.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Intimidation, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
That dice didn't know what to do, did it?
it's 18 plus 4, which is 22.
22, okay. You are quite good at getting the orders out at a crew this size. Nothing gets garbled, which is an important thing. You're used to yelling at people, so that doesn't catch you up as you're trying to deliver the correct orders to people. There's no crashing happens. Well done, crew.
Hey!
What time and what headway are we? What time is it and what headway are we making?
So it's
Or at least
time
what
is
headway are we
difficult
making by
you're-
nightfall?
what we're doing right now is I'm rolling for a couple of days. It's not
Okay.
just one day.
Because I just wanted to
you're
make sure that
yeah, bad pace.
bad pace, but I want to make sure because there's a small crew that ideally we'd have 2 different shifts.
Yeah, I don't think you've got enough.
But we haven't got enough, so we
you have to
rest at
stop occasionally.
we rest at nightfall and just do watches like we would out on the
Yeah,
land.
you-
But before we reach nightfall, I make sure that Astariel finds us a safe place to either weigh anchor or to dock.
You don't notice an anchor, but when you
What
give
should
the
know about
order to
it?
weigh anchor, the ship seems to come to a steady stop. There's a weird creaking.
Fucking love this shit.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what it's doing.
First time it does it, it'll kind of stroke this up and like, cheers, love.
When
Everyone go to bed this thing.
when nightfall hits,
Just find it.
Helix.
No.
Okay.
You see this axe, the Orcadia axe. I want you to split it into 2.
I can do that. Just
Smaller
give me a second.
With the smaller axes,
Okay.
and I want you to attach chains to the axes and then attach them onto a bracer.
Right.
So when I pull
Have
them
you
off,
seen War of Gods?
I'm going to avoid that, but okay,
when
yes.
I throw them out, they hit into things, I can pull them in.
Sounds like a
Nasty
dangerous
idea,
plan.
yeah.
I like it. I've just imagined Norval throwing an axe at this world's equivalent of a train, which in this world could
Be a
be a
dragon.
train. It could be a train. I'm just going. I'll add to my list of orders. What I'm thinking is probably like some kind of pulley system with the chains. Bit more safety for you. But yeah, okay. I mean,
A bit like a certain thing that rhymes with scorpion, that's in a thing that rhymes with Rotor Frombat.
I am lost.
Yeah.
It's the last video game I played with Streets of Rage.
it's way.
Was it 1 or 2?
Way too meta now. Okay. Would you
Yeah.
like me to roll for a long rest?
Yes, I would.
How many?
Two
If
for
possible.
now.
Yeah. I
There's
can
no
roll for
chance of
that.
no.
Two or less. Two or less.
So a 1 or a 2.
Please roll a 1 or 2. Please roll a 1 or a 2.
That's a 14.
Next one, 1 or 2. 1 or
First
2. 1 or
night's
2.
fine.
That's a 5.
Why
Oh.
is it trying to kill us?
Oh no, I just am interested in the
She's
story.
curious to see what happens.
Yeah.
So am I,
I
but
called the creature.
still have
it wasn't Mordekainen, but it was similar.
something.
Yes.
Yeah, I
There's
can't
2 great
remember.
axes at once. I need something I
Ah.
If we're on Twitch right now, we could ask the.
can.
Hey, Twit! No,
Throw
no,
enemies from a distance.
Wasn't like Aristotle or something?
It was something like that.
Sorry, what was the
Archimedes?
No.
Yeah.
The name of your
I know exactly what you mean.
Archibald was just
Archibald
Archibald.
sounds about right.
That's it, yeah.
Speaking of Archibald, I was going to try and bond
So
with
far
him a
you
little
just-
bit. Well,
Okay,
for downtime.
It's not animal
Keep
handling
moving for
anymore.
now.
Yeah,
I've
that's fine.
got lots of things to build.
Okay.
I will come
Oh, you
back
don't
to that.
like me.
Okay.
It's 11.
Okay, he's not that friendly. He's not barking.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, would
He's
it?
not or anything, but he just
Does he let me
like
feed him?
indifference. Pardon?
Does he accept food from me?
Oh, absolutely,
Okay.
but that don't buy you favours.
Okay. So it's basically a cat.
Yeah, from what you can tell, it's an odd-looking cat that might be able to sting you to death.
Okay.
You'll often find Ezekiel sitting at the power of the ship, generally talking to Fairwind, just asking about her construction. What is it like to be like? He's
What's your name
fascinated,
of, baby?
by this elven process of growing an end into
Just
a
gonna-
ship. But he'll have Archibald near him, and he's just absent-mindedly sort of stroking his head.
Over the 2 days, she sometimes you find that she descends into kind of. If you ask too much about the past, she kind of forgets the now.
Okay.
So you have to kind of keep
Where are we
steering
going?
back to oh yes, and we're. But she talks about how there is a voluntary thing,
Yeah.
and the figurehead bit is the original end,
Yeah.
and then it kind of for generations grows around a mold.
So the entire ship is her butt.
Yeah, for one of them, looking at it like her legs, but yeah, Incredibles where thingy becomes a boat.
Oh yeah.
But you also learn that the anchor is she just literally ties herself to the nearest
Thing underground.
yeah,
Underwater.
there's some kind of basically once the ship is completed, there's a some kind of arcane ritual that you don't understand and you don't think she understands either.
Yeah.
That allows them to then quickly grow additional limbs.
Oh wow.
But you no longer are in the water.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
Okay. So for 2 days you pick your way through Parcathian, and it's not easy going. There's moments where you have to kind of reroute, go back round because a building has collapsed in the way of the water, and you have to find your way through a series of small houses, and then there's a bridge that was never intended to have water running under it, so you can't fit under it, and you have to go another way around. And it's annoying and it's hard work, but you get there, and you turn a corner in a like ancient street with sort of pillars around you, and there's a beach. And on the beach lies the hull of the risk-taker, gutted and smashed.
That is indeed how we feel right now.
It lies kind of half in, half out in the water. The middle of the boat has been broken apart. There are corpses everywhere.
I look out for and ask, what's Peggy's name?
Fairwind?
The halfling.
Oh.
Scavin.
Scavin. Can you see anything out there? I don't want it. This could be an ambush.
No, boss. Nothing I can see.
Cool. You stay put.
I'll climb down if I'm sorry.
We'll bring you food
Don't
at some
die.
point.
What a fate.
He's trapped up the crow's nest and starved to death.
I'll bring in food.
If we all die, is what he was saying. Like, don't die, otherwise I can't get down.
Alright, yeah.
I can just imagine Norval climbing up there,
It didn't go well.
climbing all the way to the crow's nest and just going, stay in the crow's nest, and then going back down. It's just like, and him just being like, I didn't even have a choice. Okay, thanks. I just imagine I can get down and everyone being like, good person, good, good, have a sugar cube.
How many?
Not because of Norval's dumb, but because Edward is a dick.
How many corpses are we talking? Like most of the crew, or?
You can see at least 30 laid out on the beach.
Damn.
And quite a lot of them have been like, they're not corpses, they're the remains of whatever was left after harvesting. But there are no organs. There are
my
no
goodness.
Jesus, Sana.
Slayed and killed.
Sana, I hope you didn't wash your hands recently.
How big is our crew originally? So how many
you
are
have
there?
about 60 people.
So it's a good half of them are there.
I can just imagine kind of like doing this over where I should be.
Senna walks the beach.
Oh. Yeah, Sana can walk the beach. I'm gonna walk the outskirts and check for traps left, people left, anything that still suggests an ambush.
What? The book's in there somewhere. You also know there are a few crew members around.
Just interject.
Maybe in the boat.
7.
Pardon?
7. I rolled a 10.
You wander around, but like your mind keeps going other places. You see him just staring off into the distance at least once.
I'm Ezekiel is in almost as much of an unaware state as him, just moving towards the book.
Okay.
Which one of these two looks more in a daze?
So he's obviously been shell-shocked for days.
Right.
I mean, you think it's just dealing with the fact that he's constantly like, dead crew member!
Yeah.
But he's now like heading straight for, he's on a mission, and he's heading straight into the wrecked hull of the boat. He just occasionally just stops and looks off into the distance.
I'm going to say to these guys to stay with Luke and just sort of help him.
I'm going with Ezekiel because obviously he's
Just ignores you.
Okay, in which case, if you're going with Ezekiel, I'll just ask you, would you mind like keeping an eye on Edward while he looks for
Yeah, I'll stay with
traps
Captain.
and
That's cool.
stuff and
As
ambushes?
you approach Edward, he kind of giggles to himself.
You right there? Yeah. We've got a ship. Yep. Mate.
I'm so glad you guys are together.
We finally have a fucking ship. I know. We can finally get to the islands I want to be going to for quite some time. My contractors really need me to do that, so I was gonna... Well, really, I think we should probably stay with Ezekiel. He's wandering off. I think he's keen to get this. But
So I'm going to keep checking around to make sure there's no traps. You do your thing, okay?
I'm Helix, although despite having poor charisma, is very concerned. Can I sort of like try and figure out what the hell's going on with
Inside
him?
check.
Yes, I thought you might say that. 16.
There's definitely something going on. You pegged him for a wrong one.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell because
No joke.
a lot of it is
He's a wrong one.
if the hat fits. So like you kind of you know that it's not just him being him. You know, maybe it's the ship. Like,
Yeah.
it's there's a certain selfishness.
So
like,
I
maybe the
might
captain
think it's a
has
bit
gone
of a
to
power
his-
trip.
Yeah, that's how it feels.
Okay.
Like he's become more egocentric.
Okay. I'm gonna. So you just wander off, do you?
I keep going.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of follow after him. Edward, I know you're captain and all, but you've got to run this joint. Like, we can't just leave Ezekiel to wander off. He's like traumatized. We need to get in there.
Ezekiel knows what he's doing. He's got the orc following him to make sure he's safe.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
dangerous.
out here making sure that we're not being put into an ambush. Because we just arrived on the shore with 30 crew members dead and a ship there. Chances are they know we're out there. Especially if they found out that the rest of their crew have now been attacked. So
Yeah, but you're also like laughing to yourself, and I don't feel like you're taking this seriously at all. You're just on like some kind of.
mate, as soon as we got this ship, we went straight for the risk taker. We found it. Now we're straight after the sea harvester. I've told you exactly what we're doing. Enjoy it along the way, mate. Life, as we look at this lot, life's short and it's shit. So if you can find enjoyment in the thing you do as you do it, it's all the better. And if you ever put a hand on me again, you'll have to make yourself into harm.
I'm just gonna turn around and walk off,
I was legit.
trying to hold my confidence where probably like shaking. Yeah, yeah.
See, I legit thought you were going to say, you're laughing to yourself. Do you know who laughs at themselves? Crazy people and megalomaniacs.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
so
wasn't going quite that far, but
as you advance upon the ship,
I was also going to follow
yeah,
Ezekiel.
you can see in the wrecked hull. The book is always kept in a box. The box is there, but it's smashed.
Run to the box.
Okay.
Like, do I sense the book coming from there? Like,
It's weird. As you get close, you sense maybe the book coming from there.
Like, he starts flinging
Okay.
the wreckage of the box
Are
away.
you running with him or?
Yeah, and I'm also just like preparing
As you guys run, there's a shot, like a gunshot, pistol shot, and it rings out just in front of where you've run, just ding, warning shot.
Can I tell where it's come from?
Somewhere up in the bowels of the ship.
I stop. Like, I just want to see if I'm self-aware enough, and yeah, I stop.
I get danger sensors, so I hear the gunshot. Get down, Mr. President!
Okay, you knock him to the floor. He stops dead, and you just collide with him. Just both go down.
just smashed by an orc now.
The boat is on. The remains of the boat are on the beach, so you just hit like wet grey sand.
I take it we hear this as well.
Yeah, I'm running over. I'm just like something to do. Get away
What's
from you.
the-
It's just a cantrip. But...
What is it?
Oh, Ray of Frost.
Yeah, cool.
Roll.
Yeah,
Be sneaky. Clang, 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 clang.
24.
24. Okay. Roughly in the direction. Can you roll me a d6?
A d6.
Yeah. I'm breaking out some 3.5 rolls on you. Yeah. Just because I'm lazy.
Cool.
4. Okay, cool. Okay, you hear a yell. Oh my god! And then from a position of no, like from concealed, and it's not the rafters of the ship because the ship's kind of on the side and they're kind of up in the where one of the bays for a cannon would be, and the basically a very fat figure tumbles out, white beard. And you
Red
recognise that you've hit Hobo Fanhammer, the dwarven cook.
Oh,
and he
no.
oh, that hurt!
Good job it wasn't a firebolt.
And then a voice in the shadows. You could have announced yourselves. And coming out of the same area he's hidden with is a woman you kind of know from the ship, but you don't really know her. Long red hair, tattoos from like down here, just like words of some kind. Then sort of brown leather jerkin, brown trousers, and a gun, like an actual pistol, a rapier.
A flintlock pistol.
Yeah, she's not reloading it right now, she's putting it away. Anyone want to make me a persuasion check to see whether you got in her good graces and knew who she was before you started?
Sure.
I was there.
Do we turn up? Or...
Can I do it as well? Because I've got to know quite a lot of them through gambling.
No, so did some of the others, but no, she never gambled.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't help. Should I make the roll anyway?
Yeah, you can make a roll.
Oh, that's a 1. I did not know. I really didn't know her at all.
She kept away from you guys as newbies.
That's fair.
And,
I wouldn't like us either.
I'm kind of probably failing, but trying to like push Norval off of me.
Try and push an orc off.
Don't get too familiar.
Norval, get off me!
Oh, sorry.
God! Please!
I was protecting you from.
I may have
From air.
broken something. Ow!
Help him up.
Then, like, well, as soon as you have him up, he's like, he scurries, literally, like, scurries over to the box.
The box is smashed. And in it
be here.
is the cover. It looks like someone has opened the cover and torn all the pages out.
I have no idea what that's going to do I?
No, you have no idea. But I mean, the magic seems to be functioning, but the book is worthless to you as it is.
Do you know, I'll say to the, what kind of race is she, sorry? Is she
She's human.
I'll say to the human red-haired woman, what happened to the book? Do you know?
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
Where were you?
We were on the mission where we were sent.
The book was taken a couple of hours ago by a large blue creature, like a frog.
Well, we'll have to get it back then. Which direction did they go?
Where is everybody?
Clang.
Who's with you? At this point, you guys.
Yeah. Everything alright? I heard gunshots.
No, the book's missing.
The book's been taken by a giant blue frog-like creature. We need to go after it. And I'll answer her question that it's us and Skaven?
Scaven.
Is the other guy with us, Hanson?
No, they're at the
Hubert.
Oh, okay.
You got to leave
Hubert
someone on the ship,
Worthington.
so-
And is Hubert on the ship as well?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just say the names of the others on the ship.
They don't know Hubert, but they will.
Everyone will.
Edward got stuck in armour.
Shut
Can you two make me persuasion checks?
Yeah.
Just the general, like how good you were on the ship at the time.
15. 13.
Okay.
Hey, cooking gets you friends.
So you kind of know her.
Is it through my cooking expertise?
Yeah, it's more like she was in the galley
Yeah.
one day. Like she hangs out with Hoburg anyway. Her
We're good
name's
friends,
Kyrie. She's kind of she was known as the dragon on the ship because she came from the Dragon Empire originally.
Okay.
Which is kind of a land of dragonborn samurai. But apparently, like the humans don't have the best time there. So her family kind of went into piracy, or at least she.
Yeah. Did you say Irie? Sorry. Kyrie. Okay. And the chap's name was?
Hobug.
Hobug. Yeah.
Hobug Fantana.
I remember the voice more than anything.
Yes.
Hobug, Kyrie, good to see you alive.
Ah!
Hey.
My boy!
What happened to your hands?
Sorry.
They ruined my...
That's his best cooking hand, you know.
I'll defrost it.
It's alright.
Fireball.
I can sort some kind of
Your
talk
hot
out.
plate is dead.
You're kidding.
Tragedy of the culinary. Right.
Oh, I'm just so easy to that right now. I'm just gonna sit it. Is there any more of you, or is it just you two?
Join the rest is us two.
How did you two survive?
Hiding, mostly hiding.
It looks like it was brutal. Well,
Was it all the risk taker? No, was it all the
Sea harvester.
sea harvester? Sorry.
Yeah, it snuck up on us. They, we weren't really expecting them to just ram us.
did the bombs not work out then?
Yes, but
Jones.
we'd used them by then. They kept sending wave after wave after us.
No.
So it looked good to begin with, but they wore us down and then rammed us at night. And
What happened to the captain?
they took him. They took quite a lot of them. Moravec, Kyle.
The was the hobgoblin.
Yeah, Grogan was with them, yeah. Definitely.
Right, well.
Do you know which direction they went in when they left?
To be honest, we were hiding. They have some crew members we didn't know about. Probably undead.
Senate probably scowls.
Yeah,
doesn't say anything.
He stops. It's funny, he's got more vocalization now, but we're not seeing it right now.
Yeah.
It's like every chance he gets to speak, either a mic fails or like.
I think it's a sign. We should stop.
They're just like, no, you can't go back to that life.
Story like that.
Just leave them blow.
Yeah.
Right, priorities haven't changed. Priority 1 is finding the rest of the book. Mm-hmm.
Can I make a nature check or another arcana check for large humanoid frog thing?
I believe it's a religion check.
I have that as well.
Or Arcana. It's Arcana.
Arcana? Is it magic
I
religion?
looked at this last night. Yeah.
18.
18. You have a sneaking suspicion that there aren't that many frog creatures that come in blue.
Yeah.
So it's possibly a slad, a creature of chaos. What did you get? Sorry,
An 18.
18. They're often known to come with like weird behaviour. They're very rare in this realm. And some of them have like gems embedded in their brains that allow control if you have certain spells.
Okay.
If you realise this and be like, sounds like a combat. Here's a star is feeling really quite brave today. For some reason.
I believe it was a slad. The book. Anyone good at tracking? Maybe we can follow its path to the city.
We'll give it a go.
Try between us, yeah.
What about you two? That would be...
Pardon?
What about you two? Any of you track? Any use? I know you're a decent cook. What about you?
My speciality comes in not being trackable.
Well, we found you.
They found us,
Oh,
from the
yeah.
sounds of things. They're still here. Right, well... What was a slad want with a book anyway?
Well, it's being controlled. Oh, sorry, have you shared that with us?
That's why I'm...
Oh, sorry.
I don't know, but whoever has that book, if they can use it, then they can find each and every one of us. That's what I mean. Why is it?
They are creatures of chaos, but it's possible to maybe control them if someone knows the right spells, but we don't know enough.
Surely that would leave some kind of arcana trail of like.
Or scent. Can I sniff the book for a minute?
You can sniff the book. Is the other half that
Well,
isn't
yes,
a
it's
bloodhound?
Well, none of us knows save the game before.
This
so.
is true.
It is.
Yeah, back in Steadmouth.
Yeah.
Can I just do a check to see if I could get a smell off it or anything?
I was gonna do like Arcana trace it. You're like,
Yeah.
To see whether you could track anything.
I'd love it if it
Via
actually
smell.
works.
18 plus 2 is 20.
Okay. you get a distinctly weird aura off it. Yeah, something like wet.
Ooh, wet! There's not much wet stuff around
Also,
here.
like, almost like, you know, like when, I don't know whether you've ever had this, I don't know, it's a really weird reference, but like, you know, a car radiator kind of is going, and you get like,
It's the
Weird
worst.
smell coming from
weird metallic smell.
Yeah.
That could have just...
Are orcs known for their prestigious sense of smell in this setting?
They are.
Right. In that case then, in that case then, Ezekiel kind of perks up a little bit at seeing a strange ability displayed by a living creature. And he's sort of like, no, when we're not in immediate danger, would you protest too much to
Dissecting it?
into tests on your peculiar sense of smell?
Alright, I'm going to try and trace this frog with Arcana, rather than...
Shall we see who gets there first?
I reckon Shorevale might be orcish for a basset hound.
Half something, right?
We don't want to know about that.
See, many people use survival or
He
like
does shed.
tracking stuff with their eyes or with their hands.
Yeah,
many
or,
people go with
you know, like
nose.
devices. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a reason for that.
Weird.
I'm going to just investigate if there's any sort of Arcana trail or anything left from this
Okay.
book being torn apart.
So are you checking for a physical trail, or are you looking for like notes from the magic?
Put the goggles on. Magic. Yeah.
Put the goggles on.
Yeah, I'm popping the goggles on now, and a good look.
It looks like some magic was like there's an expenditure of energy here,
Okay.
like where the book's been damaged.
Okay. Do I see any other areas of energy? If
Yeah,
I'm having a look around, is there like a
There is a scattering of like divination magic
Okay.
that's kind of fallen to the floor, as it were.
Okay.
Maybe dripped off the pages, but it looks like where it ends. Can I have a perception check now at advantage?
Yeah, go for it. Hey. 15.
So as you're following that along, you notice that in the dirt of the thingy there's like a line, like a wheel.
Okay. Like a cartwheel.
Yeah, but
Okay.
smaller.
So while you're over there sniffing books, there's been some kind of vehicle or small cart or something around here. I think that's probably how the perpetrators left or arrived here.
So it looks like we have a heading.
Yeah.
Yes, we want them.
Follow the smell if I can.
No.
We need to get the pages back.
We know.
Right.
You two. Fan Hammer, you're too much of an asset. I've tried your broth. You need to go back to the ship.
Okay.
Other one, I forgot her name again. Kyrie, are you up for a jaunt, or do we have a ship?
Are you the captain now?
I am. Anything to say about that?
No, you're wearing big dragon armor. I'm messing with you.
Wise. Right, any of you, if you want to go back to the ship, that's fine. If you want to come with us, the more the merrier. We currently have a cleric that's seeing to the rest of our dead. If you want to wait for him, he'll show you around the ship, give you something to do.
I do need a cleric. I have a frozen hand.
Sorry.
See the
I
cleric.
just do not expect any fish popping.
See the
I'm
cleric.
so
He'll tell you what.
sorry.
He'll put you to good work on the ship. He's got a lot of work to do, so we'll leave him here while we march on.
Fanhammer, if you think we need any sort of things to help you cook, let me know. I'll try. I don't don't have another spare parts for that. I'll have fingersmiths.
Can you still take the old one? Maybe you can fix it.
No, we lost the old one.
Oh,
I was hoping to find it. Yeah, don't bring that.
oh,
Right.
sorry.
It's alright, fam. It's okay. I'm gonna give him a hug.
So,
It's alright.
He goes off. So this shit might be really downcast.
Right, this is all well and good, and I understand your loss, Van Hammer, but it appears to me that we need to get moving!
He's already gone.
We need to get moving.
Well, that is good.
I'm
then
still
start gonna
my way
push you towards the way of the
just following
tracks.
it. If there's
Okay.
a distinct smell, it smells
I'm
like
gonna
control.
mutter under
Yeah,
his breath.
You can occasionally catch that twang as you're following the wheel track. You occasionally catch that.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, imagine like crawling on the ground like dog.
nose first. Car radiators. Wet.
I don't know what a car is.
Blood in my nose. Some help.
And then he goes there. Noise in the distance.
A squeaky wheel or a distressed squeaky
Someone's
toy?
beating up a bath dog. It's a squeaky wheel.
Right, I think we know where our car is. Did Kyrie come with us, or did
Yeah.
she? Kyrie, me and you. We'll scout it out
You
first.
in that?
You'd be surprised, love.
You wouldn't be that surprised.
I try and roll my eyes in vision, but not be spotted by Edward. Don't roll perception. No, I'm joking. It's still 19.
19, okay. So you pull up, you can see this creature and it stops occasionally. It's a hulking great blue frog. I don't know if you've seen a slug before, but
It's the top right one.
this
That is
blue one.
cool. I mean, frog seems a generous description. Obviously, it's terrifying.
He's a buff frog. You know,
It's-
he's been working out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a frog who did not skip chest
Gym class.
compressions. I'll stick it. Yeah.
But,
I'll stick it here.
but this huge lumbering blue toad that has like blades out the back of its hands that look really vicious, and it's just kind of wandering around with his wheelbarrow that's too small for it. And it's not taking a direct path in any way. Just kind of occasionally it'll pop the wheelbarrow down, like pick up something like a shell. And then puts it in the barrel and keeps wandering around. Occasionally it will stop, listen to the dirt, and then like thrust its hand in and pull out. And when it does that, it's often something like not valuable, but at least like if you saw it at a market bazaar, you'd be like, I understand why they're selling that.
Because a big blue frog pulled out the sun.
It also has one of its eyes is slightly out, and it has like a scar all the way down the side of its face.
We're gonna make our way back. That is a very weird frog. Guys, right. We found it. But I've noticed it has quite the talent for finding valuable items, which is how it probably found a book.
You're not suggesting we keep it.
Oh, yes.
We keep a mind. Sorry, did you tell us about the mind control thing? I would.
Possible.
You can wash it because
I
it's
mean,
dangerous.
A potentially mind-controlled blue frog.
I mean, from looking at it, it didn't look mind controlled. It just looked like it's collecting shit. The squeaky wheel is a wheelbarrow.
I don't think it can talk.
On 18, yeah, they're different. You can't remember which ones are which. Some of them are vastly intelligent.
Right.
Others are less so.
Yeah.
They come in a variety of colours to signify kind of like a hierarchy. Yeah, you're not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But you think most of them have at least the function to be able to talk, even if they're not like
Great
the
conversation.
most clever people.
So here's my thinking.
They have a society, even though it's based on absolute chaos.
Here's my thinking. One, to be fair, I don't trust anybody. But two, I give everybody a chance. I just don't turn my back on you. This guy, he's not actually done anything violent to us. He found our book, yeah, and originally, yeah, we thought he was maybe working for something, but from what I can see, it just looks like he's collecting valuable shit.
He's not done anything wrong to us yet.
Yeah. And I'm
Unless
not
I'm trying to collect the book back.
I'm not suggesting we try and collect the book. I'm suggesting we present him with an opportunity to find more shiny shit.
as part of the crew.
So you want to let him near our chest of gold?
No, I will personally tear his throat out.
Maybe you would
But,
wash it.
but there's no reason. Well, we keep you. There's no
Not
reason
me.
we can't. You've had your nose in mud for the past 20 minutes.
Not being good. Smell it from here.
There's no reason that we can't have him collect more things for the chest. What I'm suggesting is, some of us go down there, probably you because you know what it is, and probably you because you're almost as intimidating. Talk to it, possibly recruit it, because what's more valuable to a pirate than a treasure hunter, a magic treasure hunter? And two,
Life?
if I was a member of the Sea Harvester and I saw that thing coming towards me, I'd be pretty fucking shaken up.
What do you want to say? Oh, we've got a ship. You want to come?
Yeah,
I mean,
it worked on you.
you're the captain, but my vote is we don't.
I'm suggesting
Keep
that
it.
some of us go down, and then the rest of us wait for a signal in case things get ugly, and then,
If things get ugly, I'll shout.
yeah, and then the rest of us chop it into bits and use it for parts.
Alright, but
That hammer will make us a soup.
it's alright with you, I'm waiting nearby in case things turn ugly.
That's absolutely fine. So
I'll go with Ezekiel.
Archibald, come. And I just start walking off towards it.
you two go. Anyone else feeling charismatic?
I am quite charismatic.
You want to be close anyway. You go. We'll stay in the wings. You load the cannon,
I'll stay back here.
and I'll get ready with my bow.
Okay, so who's approaching it?
Those two, but I'm hanging back to see if I'm needed. So whether that's to add in a bit of charisma or just to start fighting. So I'm not in sight at the moment.
Okay. It's when you get there, it's like picking limpets off like a rock and just whispering to them and then putting them back. And kind of
In 4 languages I know, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Gnomish,
And
I
dance.
basically just say, hello?
Whoa.
Don't you have understand languages as part of your...
Welcome, greetings. It's just you. Okay. You can see with Norval, it looks at you first, and then the eye kind of trains over to Norval, and it shifts itself into like a more ready combat stance, and flexes the. You test me, you will find that I am capable.
No, just back off.
Step back.
We're not here to threaten you. You seem to be collecting valuable things.
Items of provenance.
Yes.
It picks up like a piece of what you consider to be ancient or possibly future events dictated by the spin of a single item.
That sounds important.
Maybe.
Well, two things. One, you took something of ours, pages from the book.
Ownership is a lie.
He's a communist.
Nothing
He's already a
nothing
pirate.
is ours or yours. It's just items floating until someone holds onto them. Let go and they are adrift in the sea of reality.
I roll like my sleeve up and reveal the tattoos.
The picture book.
Yes,
I wish the picture book.
I do wish for the picture book.
What's your alignment?
Awful good.
Just think of it. Order. Useful. You have men of order amongst you.
This is some.
The internal processes there.
I will trade the use of men of order for the picture book.
How about we offer you the chance to travel and find other items of
I have no use for your time. I am looking. What items of provenance?
If you only ever been on this beach,
Yeah. I wish not to discuss the incarceration.
well, there's a whole world of.
I am aware. There are a multitude of worlds.
Well, then we can take you away if you're incarcerated.
Do you have men of order or not?
Yes.
Bring them to me, and I will let you keep your lives, and you can have the book.
Fine.
Wait,
I turn around. No, it's not.
Ezekiel, wait.
What?
How about I trade this bone fruit for the book?
No.
Bone fruit.
I,
Was it a
I, just start walking off.
I thought you said a fruit. I was like, I don't think it's gonna work, mate. Didn't work.
I go back and find these guys.
Make me an insight check.
Sure. That is a 23.
You think negotiation with this thing would be slow?
Yeah.
Not impossible, but it's not just a creature of chaos. That's the way it thinks. The thoughts aren't in order all the time, and only when you ask it questions is it responding to those questions as a matter of almost presentness. It's not that it manifests itself in moments, not in coherent thought bubbles. If you don't come back soon, you think it might forget that you ever met you.
So I'm gonna go.
I've stayed by it, by the way. Put that outside.
In a world appropriate way, because I don't know how alignment is dealt with in this world. I will ask the question of the assembled crew who consider themselves lawful.
World appropriate way, lawful isn't a term, but order is.
Okay.
Because order was used to establish the God's Wall.
Right.
It's a very real force.
Yeah.
And chaos was used to tear apart the apart.
Right.
They're very real forces in people's lives. Order and chaos is almost a bigger thing than good and evil.
Okay. Then I'll go to the group and I'll say, who here is ordered? With the intent of basically asking you, are you lawful in your alignment?
Okay. I don't even respond.
Yeah, no, I don't.
But yeah, I did.
Is anyone else lawful?
I'm not here.
I mean,
No, you are, because I've come back.
No, but I was stayed with the breathing outside.
Well, I would have asked you as I passed. I would have said, are you ordered?
Okay, no.
No, okay. Are you ordered in a Norval?
I'm in the middle somewhere.
So that's a no. Helix?
No, as long as it gets the job done, you know. That seems to be our attitude.
That's not an answer to the question!
No! We're
Right.
with people today.
Maybe an intelligence check?
And it's me.
what about the rest of the crew?
It's a 16.
It's something you never thought about before, but while you might not be a lawful individual, the machines you work with are.
Yes.
They're almost manifestations of laws like physics, which, like most people,
True.
have trouble believing in. So just
Speaking a little bit meta,
Just
I'm
squeeze it.
definitely on a journey from one position to another,
Yeah,
and I always have been, and I'm probably getting closer to
That's cool.
that now. Yeah. Just when asked, pressed, I would say.
That's cool. No, I didn't mean to force you.
No,
into
no,
it.
I'm just trying to.
It was just a
like,
in-game
Yeah,
information.
yeah,
I find interesting.
yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah.
Is you then?
I go, you don't have time to go back and ask the crew. You'll
Oh,
forget."
shit, yeah.
Right. And I turn around and I start walking back.
Okay.
Wait, if you pass me, I'll be like, what are you planning?
I'm planning on just telling it that I am a person of order and I'll offer it a service of some description to get the book back.
What if it trying to kill you? What if it? What you don't know what the service even is? I think we should just try and steal the book and leave it.
Ask it what service it requires before I get the book back.
Why don't you just use Mage Hand to grab the book now?
Because the thing is 8 foot tall, blue.
I'll cast blindness on it. You use Mage Hand.
No! And I just start walking forward.
Okay.
You know, you can just tell that, like, this isn't how you've ever seen Ezekiel before, right?
That's Master 3000!
Right.
What in terms of like assertive?
In terms of temperament, like he's just all over the fucking place. Like, basically, the entire time you've known him, he's been a quiet nerd. Sits in a corner.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
I do too, man.
I've gone through some character development. It's almost like we're playing a game in which your characters slowly progress over time.
Or get possessed or whatever.
Slowly
I'll
possess
walk up
it.
to it and I say, this service of the men of order, what would you require?
Enter a building and bring me something back.
What building and what thing?
Come with me. And then hobbles off.
I'll follow you.
And Astara will follow, but that's
Are you trying to be stealthy?
yes.
Can I have a stealth check?
You may.
I'm not being stealthy, I'm not stealthy.
Should we be following now?
Yeah.
I'm asking that to Edward, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Ezekiel
I don't know
might
what's
get
going
himself
down.
killed.
17?
17? Okay.
Keep a distance. What kind of range have you got on the?
I don't know, about 120.
How far away are you guys? Because if she's following within bow range, are you guys within range?
Well, I've got a good 600 feet of range.
Okay, so you don't need to be anywhere near as fully
Go for it, dude.
Is that with your weapon?
I'm sharpshooter.
Don't know what that means, but it sounds cool.
Oh, science, I got heck of range.
Only a stealth check from you unless you're going to be outside of. What's the range of your thunder cannon?
Yeah, I said 120. I have no idea why I said that, because that's a previous one. It's 150/500.
Okay,
So,
make me a stealth check at advantage.
yeah. So I'll be quite
If
far
you
back.
want to stay within range of that.
So that's gonna be 19.
It occasionally stops and picks something up, and occasionally it'll take something out, look at it and go, junk, and just throw it.
Right,
It walks up to this ancient building that seems to have stood the test of time. It's got 2 large white pillars, and then like your classic sort of on the top Greek kind of
yeah.
triangle, for want of a better word. But the building has been used more recently than Parcathia. You can tell that like there's graffiti on the walls that's in Infernal. You think you recognise some of the scripting, you don't recognise the words, and in there, a blue gem in a dead man's hand. Fetch it me, and we will be even. And you can have this. And it kind of flicks.
Sign. Am I right in thinking that only a person of order can go in there? No, Norval, stay here.
Okay.
Archibald,
Sit.
stay. And because I have no idea what Archibald's line is.
Neutral cat.
Yes.
Neutral evil.
No, true fucking neutral. They don't give a shit about anything. The cats.
I don't know, there's some evil in those eyes.
And he'll stride up the steps.
Okay. This, as you step into the first room, this oppressive force of order hits you, and scattered around the first room are not machinery, not people, something in the middle.
Okay.
They're all dead,
Yeah.
twisted, contorted. Some ritual or experiment happened here.
Okay.
And the remains are evident.
There's a moment of what the fuck, and then sort of without moving, almost like he doesn't want to attract this place's attention. Ezekiel kind of darts his eyes around, trying to find a dead guy with a blue gem.
Okay. Not in this room.
Then reluctantly, he starts moving forward. He's looking down.
It was long
Yeah.
and white.
Okay.
And then at the end, as you're moving towards it, in the other room, which is lit in darkness, and a fireplace comes on, and you just see fire crackling in the other room.
Hello? Sort of walks forward and in. Hello? Walks into the room.
There's a moment when you're sure you see someone stood by the fire, like in silhouette, dark shadow, wings, helmet, really refined features. As it turns to you, kind of red eyes, and then the light adjusts, and you're just like, is that real? It's gone, disappeared. Laying by the fire is a huge figure, maybe 9 feet tall, battered armor, face, skull face. But the features are like a tiefling features. They're sort of, but you know that in the history of Parkathian, there were no tieflings. They came later.
Yeah.
Grasped in the creature's hand is a shining blue gem.
Eyes definitely dotting all around the room because I focus with the shadow guy. So I'll move over to the hand. Is there any debris like a stick or anything like that in the room?
You can find something that might be it might be a piece of gear, or it might be like when you used to build a Lego Technic and you got the long pieces. Either that or it's a bone. You're not sure.
Okay. Not thinking wrapping the hem of my robe, with the sleeve of my robe around my hand in case it's a bone. Pick that up, and then just so I'm far enough away from the thing in case I don't know, this is some kind of possum-playing skeletal giant tiefling thing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's the sort of creature I would design.
Absolutely. Just sort of Ezekiel kind of
teeth possum.
Absolutely. Tries to knock the gem away from the hand.
Okay. It rolls out the hand quite easily.
Easy. And then sort of
okay, as you grab the gem, make me a perception check.
Oh god.
It's not in the box.
Oh, it still counts, Becky. That's how the game works. Perception.
That'll pick that up.
I said cocked, not the others.
Oh, right, I thought you were calling him a cock.
No, I said cocked.
I mean, it's fair.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you get this.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I pick that up and he backs out of the room, almost in when you're in a room and you've got this stupid feeling that if you turn your back, even when it's your own home late at night, you kind of if I turn my back, something's going to be there and it's going to eat me.
Yes, I have cats.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah, so he kind of he just backs, clutching the gem to his chest. He just backs out the room. Oh god. Yeah. And then, fully.
Okay.
You probably see him stumble, walking backwards. He stumbles out of the door, almost down the stairs, and sort of catches himself, and then turns around and walks down with the gem.
The thing, as you come out, it turns to you and kind of looks really apprehensive.
Well, book first.
It reaches down, grabs the pages of the book. What would you have me do?
Hand me the book. Thank you. It's yours to take it.
It smiles.
Yeah.
Flicks the gem.
And kills us all.
You have an hour, and then I will come for you.
Why?
Because I have waited 1,000 years. And I am hungry.
I told you we should just steal the book!
Fair enough. I appreciate the hour. I'm gonna turn and walk towards the others.
Sarah's kind of like, I feel like she's in the trees just tearing her hair out. Like, oh!
When I get to these guys, I'm like, we need to leave. The thing has its freedom, but it says it will come for us after an hour, but it has been imprisoned here for 1,000 years, and well, it's hungry.
What? Why don't we just stop it here instead?
No.
What just happened over
How do I
there?
feel about that?
How do you feel about it?
Okay.
What just do you mean?
If it's free, that means it may appear on the ship or somewhere else.
All I got was a question of when I ordered, and then suddenly a thing from 1,000 years ago is going to try and eat me.
I have to agree with Nova. Why put the rest of the crew in danger? We should fight it here.
Because it has done nothing wrong, and it is hungry and on an instinct.
It's just threatened
You're
to
doing
kill
it.
us.
Okay. You let them loose a bow strike. I'll ask you to roll me initiative. Next session! Okay. So, thank you for tuning in. That's been a very nice session of actual roleplay and getting into it. So,
Roleplay.
we use all that energy on actually roleplaying.
Yay!
Okay. Cool. Okay. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Sailor, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor?